Hello,
Hi there.
and welcome to another one of our horror reviews. I'm
Yes.
Randy,
And I'm Steve.
and this is The Strangers Pray at Night.
Yes. And I did find this really awesome poster that says The Strangers 2 Pray at Night because it is technically a sequel, but most times it's just referred to as Pray at Night, so I don't know. I just like this poster.
Yes, it's a good poster. I like the colors.
It's not
This
the
movie is very colorful.
it's not the traditional poster. The top part is in every poster with the three of them staying there like that, but the bottom part with them in the pool with also the additional two in the title card and the pool scene at the bottom, that was not on the original poster, but I love this poster. I just think it's so cool.
Yeah, it's a good poster.
And it really encapsulates what this movie's vibe is, so.
Yes. This movie to me is like how Nightmare on Elm Street 4 is to me.
Like, it's like what the first one
It's
did.
not my favorite, but it is my favorite.
Like what the first one did with country music, this one does with 80s music.
Yes.
And I think I actually like that more. In some ways, I think I like this better than the first one. I think I have this one higher above the first one. It's not as scary as the first one, but oh my gosh, does this one have the best pacing? I think I like this one better because I think as much as the first one's scarier, I think the pacing of this one's a better story. I think it's a little bit more interesting with the characters.
And there's more background.
There's more background. There's more chasings. There's more music.
There's more territory to like get a chase scene and.
Oh yeah, there's a great scene in a what kind of tunnel is that?
What kind of what?
The tunnel where like the pinup girl is like hiding in the.
Oh yeah, that was a good jump scare.
It's like a sewer tunnel or what the hell is that?
It's like a concrete.
Oh.
Like pipe.
Yeah. So, but anyhow, this movie gets started, and it's this family of four, this couple, played by Christian Hendricks and
Martin Henderson.
Yeah, Martin Henderson from X and
The Ring.
The Ring. And then we have
their two kids,
played by Bailey Madison and
Lewis Pullman.
Oh, Lewis
Pullman. Bailey Madison, if you recognize her, she has been.
And so is Christian Hendricks.
She's like one of those people that has been in almost everything, it seems. Like, you know her. And she's a good crier.
Well, she's
like,
been in a lot of things.
If you know her from the Fosters TV show.
Pretty Little Liars, Original Sin.
Pretty Little Liars, the new Pretty Little Liars, Original Sin in Summer School.
Yeah.
Like, she is a great crier. Like, she is phenomenal.
She is a really good actress.
But Lewis Pullman, he's from the most recent thing I've seen him in, I think, was Bad Times at the El Royale, which was really good. But yeah, so you got those two kids. She's going to some school.
It's rehab. I don't want to say it's a rehab exactly, but it's like a rehabilitation type school for kids who are, you know,
bad.
For students who are having a hard time, or for kids that are
bad.
Yeah, they're bad, but they're trying to like they're often a bad start. They're trying to it's like a correctional type school for
it's
like
trying to get that vibe
kids.
of what the first one did, where it's a bad situation and turns into a worse situation.
The opening is actually this couple that gets broken into by strangers, and then Dollface just lies right next to him, and you find out that this is the grandparents of these kids and the parents of the parents, and like they end up getting killed off screen. But it's like this trailer park, and they're going there on the way to visit the aunt and uncle. I guess it's not their grandparents. I'm sorry. I think no. I take it back. It's aunt and uncle. So it's the kids' aunt and uncle and the parents. One of the parents' sisters and husband or brother and wife. I don't know.
Something like that.
Don't remember. It's something like that. But it's the aunt and uncle of the kids by some relation. I think actually. I'm pretty sure. And they're going there on the way because it's on the way over. So they're gonna stay with the family in a trailer park. And so they have a trailer that they're gonna rent out, whatever. And the strangers are played by a couple actors. I have them down here as so there's so all the strangers are different actors in this movie, but one that I want to make note of is the one who plays Man in the Mask in this movie, unlike the first one, is played by Damien Malfoy. And if that name sounds familiar in the horror community, it's because he is. He's been in a lot of horror films, like C level, like junky horror films. But I love them. Like Haunt, he was the guy in the Devil Mask in that movie Haunt, about the haunted house, with the people and the weapons that the haunted house is like the murder house. Kind of movie. He plays the devil guy in that movie. So the Man in the Mask is the same guy as the devil guy in that movie. Really just good. He's a good stuntman. He makes the Man in the Mask in this movie really like action packed and really fun. And I know this movie has a lot more tongue in cheek playfulness to it. I do like that. It's not as scary as the first one, but it's just really fun. And I won't say too campy, but it's the right amount of campy. Like to where it's good, not like bad, just like it's fun.
Yes.
There's a lot of great chase sequences. There's one of the most amazing chase sequences is when the son is running away from Pam Girl out of this boat, out of this like this little convenience store in the trailer park, and they're running out to Totally Close to the Heart by Bonnie Tyler, and it's the pool. Like this scene right here, and they got like the neon trees, like it has the total 80s vibe too, which is great. And it's, I don't know, this movie's great. There's another scene like we talked about earlier where it's like the cement like little tunnel thing, and the girl's hiding from the Man in the Mask, and she's like, why are you doing this? And then she pops out of nowhere and says, because we've only just started, or something like that. Like she has this line, she's like, but we've only started.
Yeah.
Or I think she's like, no, I think she's like, stop doing this, and they're like, but we just started. And it's in the trailer for the movie too. I remember when I watched it when it first came out, because I was like, oh my god, that's super creepy, and I loved it.
Yeah.
And it's kind of 10 years after the original in 2018.
Yeah.
But just such a fun little movie. I think this is such an underrated one. I think it's one that's almost loved equally, but I think a lot of people say it's not as good as the first one. It's not as scary. I think it's just it's creative, and when it doesn't do similarly, it makes itself different and fun.
Now, if only Strangers Chapter 1 was like this movie.
Or not necessarily like this movie, but use the idea of just being unique and original and doing something different with it. Because this movie shows that it can be successful while not being the same type of movie.
Yeah.
It's a sequel, but it's not the same vibe as the first one.
No.
Even though it's supposed to take place in the same storyline as the first movie, it has a completely different approach to the story, which is still good. I think I like this movie a lot. I like this almost as much, if not, I think I like this one more than the original, and
Almost.
I think I like it more than the original actually. Even though the first one's scary, I think I like this one better. And it just is it manages to do something completely different and have a completely different approach, and I like that. It's artistic, it's fun, it's creative, it's it's visionary. The colors in this movie are so like popping. Like the outfits in this movie, like the colors of the Stranger outfits in this one, I think are a lot more colorful too. Like Pam Girl has that, like I think the first one she's wearing like a yellow, like I think she wears an orange polka dotted like dress type thing. And this one she's got like this yellow shirt with like the black and white sleeves, and like Dollface has like a little bit more like of a colorful wardrobe I think as well. She's like a red type shirt instead of like a green, more like woodsy kind of colored shirt. So the colors just pop. And then the girl's wearing like that shirt of like the band. She's wearing a Ramones t-shirt. Bailey Madison, I think. She wears like a Ramones shirt. I just love the wardrobe in this movie too. This movie's just fun. So yeah, I love this movie. Devin, check this one out. That's from me anyhow, from you.
Yeah, and it has one of those endings where it's not like the first one.
It's not. It has a little bit more optimism.
And basically, spoiler, but like Bailey Madison and Lewis Pullman
end up surviving. Their parents get killed.
They take them all out though.
Yeah, they kill up the parents.
Individually, but yeah.
They actually kill all the strangers. The only one that doesn't die is the Man in the Mask. I don't think.
No, he dies.
He does.
Yeah.
But he actually does die, but it takes.
And then he comes back, and then he dies again.
He dies like 2 or 3 times.
Yeah.
But it's pretty great. This movie's just fun, and I mean, love Bailey Madison's movie. She is fire.
Yeah.
Just a great final girl. Anyhow, so definitely check this movie out.
Like and follow for more.
Like for more, and Strangers Chapter 1 next. Take care.
Alright.
Bye.
Bye.